In this profound video, we delve into the yogi's perspective on the cosmic cycle of the four yugas, Satya, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali, and how they reflect humanity's connection to the divine and the evolution of human consciousness. Learn how Devas, or divine energies, are not merely mythological beings, but energetic symbols that correspond to different aspects of human consciousness, and how our personal connection with them influences our spiritual journey. Explore key insights on the Cosmic Yuga Cycle and the journey of humanity through higher and lower states of consciousness. Understand the significance of Ishta Devata, or personal deity, Kuladevata, or family deity, and Gram Devata, or village deity, in the ancient system of worship. Discover how misalignment in worship practices in modern Hinduism leads to ineffective rituals and a loss of connection with the divine. We'll also delve into the true energetic roles of Devas like Ganesh, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Brahma, and Vishnu, and how misunderstandings about their worship can lead to spiritual stagnation. Learn about the spiritual decline after Krishna's era and how Buddha's teachings address the materialistic shift in society. Finally, we'll explore how humanity is now on the ascending path, slowly reconnecting with higher consciousness as we move towards the next Satya Yuga. The Cosmic Yuga Cycle and Human Consciousness. Satya Yuga, or the Golden Age, is a time when the earth and humanity are closest to the higher Akashic energy, the divine source. In this state, human consciousness is pure and elevated, naturally connected to the Devas, or divine beings. Spiritual wisdom is innate and life is harmonious, as the collective consciousness is aligned with the cosmic flow. This period represents ideal spiritual alignment, where the connection between humans and the divine is seamless. As we move into Treta and Dwapara Yuga, the solar system moves farther from this higher cosmic energy, and spiritual awareness begins to diminish. The divine beings are still accessible, but their influence weakens as human consciousness becomes increasingly materialistic and ego-driven. During these periods, people retain some connection to the divine but struggle to maintain purity and higher awareness. In Kali Yuga, the Dark Age, humanity is at its farthest point from divine energy. This era is marked by dense physical consciousness, where ego and materialism dominate. Spiritual ignorance spreads, society becomes corrupt, and the ability to connect with higher beings diminishes significantly. The Kali Yuga represents a time when spirituality is obscured and people struggle to reach the divine. The rise and fall of individualized worship in Sanatan Dharma. In the earlier ages, particularly during Treta Yuga and Dwapara Yuga, people worshipped personal deities known as Ishta Devatas in highly individualized ways. The concept of Ishta Devata, or personal deity, Kuladevata, or family deity, and Gram Devata, or village deity, defined the worship practices of that time. Ishta Devata, each individual was free to choose or create their own Ishta Devata based on their personal connection to the divine. This deity was an internal reflection of their spiritual nature, thoughts, and aspirations. The image or idol of this deity was not an external imposition, but a mental or spiritual image that facilitated connection through meditation or prayer. This personal deity resonated with the person's unique energy and vibration. Kuladevata. This was the deity worshipped by entire families, passed down through generations. The Kuladevata served as the spiritual protector of the family lineage, ensuring the prosperity and spiritual growth of its members. Gram Devata, each village had its own deity, which protected the collective society, ensuring harmony and balance within the community. In this system, each person, family, and community had their own specific deity. These were seen as personal, internal images created by the mind to connect with the divine and facilitate spiritual practice. People did not mix deities or worship multiple gods at once, as is often done today. There was no need for large temples. The connection to the divine was direct, intimate, and personal. According to Yogi, Devas are not mere gods to be worshipped out of tradition or mythology. They are symbols of energies that align with different parts of human consciousness. These energies manifest as Devas, each representing specific qualities and forces of nature. Ganesh symbolizes security. Lakshmi embodies prosperity. Saraswati is the embodiment of wisdom. Vishnu represents sustenance or survival, and Brahma represents creation and sexual energy. These Devas are not limited by the myths or stories surrounding them. They are energetic functions that can help individuals harness specific aspects of spiritual growth depending on their unique vibrational frequency and consciousness. The problem in modern worship, especially in contemporary Hinduism, is the misunderstanding of these energies. People often worship deities without recognizing their energetic roles, leading to ineffective or misdirected practices. For example, Ganesh, who symbolizes security, is often placed at the entrance of the house, while Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity, is worshipped inside. However, Ganesh blocks the energy of Lakshmi, preventing prosperity from entering if the individual is still focused on removing obstacles. The worship of both energies in the same space without understanding their relationship causes a disconnect between the energies and spiritual goals. Brahma, representing creation, resides in the sexual energy, while Saraswati, representing wisdom, resides in the higher realms. These two energies are opposites. Focusing on sexual desires prevents access to Saraswati's wisdom, as she requires a purified mind. Misunderstanding their roles as partners in mythology leads to spiritual confusion. Vishnu, symbolizing survival, resides in the Manipura chakra, while Lakshmi, representing prosperity, also resides in this chakra. However, the energy of Lakshmi cannot flow to someone whose focus is on survival and material struggles. To access Lakshmi, one must transcend the lower survival mindset and raise their consciousness. Nowadays, Westerners are using this concept in trading. If you have fear and greediness, you are going to lose your money. Fear and greediness belong to Vishnu. After Krishna's era, the spiritual landscape began to change. Brahmins, who were the spiritual teachers, became more materialistic and greedy, manipulating the system for their own gain. This led to the distortion of Sanatan Dharma, with the original principles of spiritual connection fading away. As a result, society became divided and people lost the ability to connect with higher spiritual energies. The emergence of various philosophical schools led to the fragmentation of the divine path. The focus shifted to rituals and dogmas rather than genuine spiritual growth, leading to misunderstanding of the true nature of Devas. Buddha, appearing around 2,500 years ago, saw the society's materialism and the loss of divine connection. He did not teach people to connect with the Supreme Being, but instead focused on practical methods for self-transformation in a world where spirituality had been almost entirely forgotten. Buddha's teachings centered on mental discipline, meditation, and overcoming suffering in the material world rather than reconnecting with the divine. Today, humanity is slowly moving toward an ascending cycle. That is why we are inventing advanced scientific technology as we approach a new Satya Yuga. Spiritual awareness and connection to the divine are being restored. The rise of scientific understanding, coupled with a spiritual renaissance, is leading to a more conscious and enlightened society. People are becoming more aware of the energetic realm and are reconnecting with the subtle energies of the cosmos. As we move towards the next Satya Yuga, humanity will once again experience a direct personal connection to the divine, just as it was in the past. The spiritual practices will once again become individualized, free from the materialistic manipulation that led to the decline of true Sanatan Dharma. In the grand cosmic cycle, human consciousness is forever evolving. As we pass through the yugas, the connection to the divine fluctuates, with periods of spiritual ascent and descent. Today, we are in a time of spiritual ascent, and as we approach a new Satya Yuga, humanity will once again find its way to direct communion with the divine. By aligning with the true energetic essence of the Devas, people will reconnect with the higher consciousness, and the ancient wisdom of Sanatan Dharma will be restored to its purest form. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more spiritual insights. Feel free to leave any questions or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep your heart open and your spirit high. Thank you.